Alright, I should finally be caught up with my recordings, even though I said I would stop paying attention to that and just leave it be, but as luck would have it, I'm caught up. This is clip 11. I'm on day 11, and I have just Flappy Bird and I and Tribal, who is on my shoulder, as well as Schmitty, who I'm riding. We just wrapped up the massive cave. Now, if any of these cave names confuse you, I'm sorry that people wanted to overcomplicate calling caves, giving the names to the caves that they did, because that is confusing. I just refer to the caves that house the certain artifacts. And so the massive cave is the lava cave. And I also did the Pat cave, which is, I don't know what they refer to that one as, but yeah, it should just go without saying because, I don't know. Caverns of the Lost Hope, it's like, why don't you just call it the Devourer Cave, or whatever it is? Because there's the Destroyer, the Devourer, the Brute, the Pack, the Cunning, the Immune, Hunter, Strong, Massive, and I'm probably forgetting one or two. I know there's 10 total on the island. Because, I don't know, the wacky names. But anyways, clip 11, thanks for tuning in. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I appreciate it. So does Flappy Bird, the man of the hour. Ooh, what do we have here? Level something, level 10. And level 10. That just gives credit to my argument earlier about baryonyx being a slow process to start caving. And I want to go now. I wanted to go caving on day 4, and I would have had I succeeded at taking over the world. But Ark had different plans. It was those damn saber-tooth. Damn you, saber salmon. Wait, do I have food in you? Alright, so I need food. Hey, Flappy Bird, you wanna share some of that food? Thanks, buddy. So I think I finally figured out what those milestone deals are all about. It's for the new DLC crap to earn level ups. What is it with level 10? What is this? Pelagornis gonna be level 10 too? No. So right below me here is gonna be, I think this is the cave of the, wow. That Pelagornis was level 10. You know what? I need to kill something now. That's fine. But yeah, right around here is the cave, the Brute Cave. But we're going to Carnal Island, which I think is the Devourer. It's either the Devourer or the Destroyer. But I guess I will find out once I get there, because that's the only one I don't really have memorized. But yeah, I should be able to make it to 3 caves today. I have 4 artifacts so far. I've got the Hunter, I have the Strong, and if you want to know how I already have the Strong artifact, I will point you to my channel to check out my Artifact of the Strong guide, or whatever you want to call it. Essentially, I take you through the strong cave with my strategy using the terror bird, and I come away with the artifact because of it. Missed me. That was kind of... That was ruthless of me. I had no reason to kill those Dilos. And now their babies are orphans. So yeah, I have the Hunter, the Strong, the Pack, and now the Massive. So that leaves me with 4 more land caves, which would be the Cunning, Skylord, whatever Carno Island is, and I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh yeah, the Immune. So the Immune is kind of the only one. Alright, so let me set the record straight. When I'm out here boasting the Terror Bird and its caving capabilities and this, that, and the other thing, I don't have a favoritism bias towards the Terror Bird, because my preferred caving dino is a frog, and I say that for multiple reasons, one of which is the RG can carry the frog. And I know they've, you know, since given us updates about on PvE being able to uncryo outside of the range of a cryo fridge, but I've just gotten in the habit of sticking to the original release of ASA, and that is you were not allowed to, you had to stay within the confines of a cryo fridge in order to deploy your dinos. And the only place that I use this, is that an alpha? No? That looks like that's a big girl. But the only place I use that cryoing thing now is at boss fights, because I'm not about to tame a Quetzal and then build a platform and then make multiple trips. You know, with as big as the Quetzal is, it should fly a lot faster than it does. I don't even know if it's faster than the RG. But, yeah, I guess all that to say, long story short, is my preferred caving dino, all around universal, is the frog. Now, the frog does have a downside, and a lot of the times, if you really want to save time for killing things and get the job done faster, you have to breed frogs, and anyone who knows about frog breeding, you have to keep the egg in water, and that can be a nuisance for a lot of people, including myself. I am not a fan of that. That's a lot of bats. That is a lot of bats. But my favorite caving dino, favorite of all time, as it stands now with the limited dinos I've used, is specifically an imprinted raptor with mate boost. So a mate boosted, pack boosted, imprinted raptor is my preferred is my favorite caving dino. My preferred all around is a frog. See if I can make this work. Okay, so far so good. I'm just gonna make a quick get in and out and get out. Okay. And now without fighting a high-level spider, apparently. Well, Better make that a couple. Alright. Terrorbird's just not cutting it. Holy Christ. Thank you. Okay, the bats don't see me, so that's good. Just gonna heal up a little bit, because we're just gonna bolt. We're just gonna grab it and go. How far away are you guys coming from? My God. Oh, brother. That's the sweet spot. Couldn't get to me, could ya? Where are you all coming from? I guess we'll just keep pecking for the fences. Thanks for the assist, Tribal. You're clutch. Clutch, my friend. Okay, now let's go back to healing. I'll take these, get rid of that. Toss, toss. I think I have all better. Yeah, so let's take that and toss that. Alright, cool. Why is this artifact so freaking loud? Holy crap. Okay, let's make this quick. We gotta get it, gotta get it. Alright, now let's go. Let's skedaddle. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Good thing terrorbirds are fast. Oh boy. Aha, missed me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we're jumping. Almost out. Oh, oh boy. Yeah, that was not good. Definitely do not want to be stuck in there. What? Can you please work with me on this? Like... I'm trying to jump and get out of here, and you are making my life a living hell. So right here, and we jump. And the next one, and we jump. There we go. See, that wasn't so hard. And now we swim. This always kills me. They might have fixed it for ASA, but in ASE, the bats could fly underwater and not drown to death. Okay. That was a little close, getting stuck in that little hole there, but only lost 1,000 hit points. Got some pretty good stuff too. Really only the pistol is halfway worth my time, but depending on how many engrams it costs, or ingots. Holy polymer. Well, that thing's trash. That's not half bad, but that's a spider saddle. I thought it was going to be a moose saddle, and this is a capril. So, yeah. That drop actually really did suck. But at least that wasn't the problem. That was not what caused my heart to start racing. Because that was crazy when I got stuck in that thing. You think my Terror Bird can take on that level 105? I don't think so. If it was imprinted, absolutely. I'm too fast for you, brother. Oh, I guess I'm not. But now I am. You still on my ass? You sure are. Alright, Tribal. Get him. Good job. Time to skedaddle. Yeah, so the poop flinging really comes in handy. It really does. Okay, let's see if I lost your aggro, because I would like to check this drop. Nope. Let's get you out into the water. Where are you? Oh, maybe now I did lose your aggro. You coming? You coming, buddy? Should I fight you? Normally I wouldn't do this, because RGs take forever to kill things. Nah, that's not gonna work. Let's just get you over here. I'm gonna be really sad if I lose that drop. What the? Try the bite. I could probably kill that for some quick healing. But I won't. Okay. Well, got a frog saddle and a... Oops. Oh, come on. Cat. Well, this is unfortunate. Come on, baby. Don't fail me now. Let's go ducking and dodging. Out to the water. Here we go. Was it worth it? You may ask me. My answer is not hardly. I almost lost you there, Schmitty. Wasn't paying attention to my low stamina. But that's okay. We will just carry on our merry way and skedaddle. Now, if I had more time, because I would like to use Calicotheriums for the boss fight. Normally, when I have limited time, I go for Carnos because they're so fast and easy to tame and their saddles are cheap. But I don't know. I'll have to rethink that. I'll have to think on that for a little bit. It is only day 11 and I got 40 days to finish this thing. I'm only planning on doing up to doing gamma bosses. But if I can do the gammas without any casualties, then I will do the beta as well. If time allows and all that stuff. Okay, let's repair that. Actually, do I have anything else? Okay. And alright. Let's do another folder, and we will do gear. There we go. Whoa, got a Megatherium blueprint, 400 ingot. Could be worse, but it also could be better. I'll eat that. And I think I actually have... Stop. And land. I don't know where he was going. There we go. Heal you up some. I did tell you to land, but that's okay. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. It still kind of confuses me why the otter is the only creature. Like, I would understand if the otter's added benefit was that it could carry multiple of the same artifact, like to be the only thing in the game that could do that. But to be... I'm gonna go check that. But to be the only creature, period, to be able to carry any artifact, I don't agree with that. I think every shoulder pet should be able to carry artifacts, but the otter should have that added bonus of being able to carry as many as its weight stat will allow. This will be my first red drop, I believe, going in to check the contents of... I think that loot drop in the cave was a, or actually, I don't know. Sometimes I'm a stickler for literal terminology, and sometimes I'm lackadaisical, but technically these are supply drops, and the little inverted pyramid looking ones in caves and underwater on the island, those are loot crates or supply crates, something like that. But yeah, oh, this is a supply crate, I guess, and this was not worth my time. But now I can tame an Ovis, so there is that. Not sure what to make of that, but I can tame an Ovis. That is well within my means now. I just don't think I remember where the Ovis that I saw was. Oh, yes I do. It was over by the Massive. Also, which one was that? Devourer? Yeah, okay. Which makes sense, because it's on the carnivore island, where everything's eating everything, and so yeah, I could see that. So then the Destroyer is the underwater one, and so is the Brute. I would say the hardest cave on the island, in my personal opinion, is for land cave, it would be the Skylord, because you are not allowed any mounts. You can only bring shoulder pets or itty bitty, like a Trudon I think could fit in the entrance, and maybe Hyenodon, but I don't know if it's even worth wasting your time to tame one and then get it over there to hope that it can reach the bats and things like that. So for land cave, I would say Skylord, and for underwater, since there's only two, obviously the Brute is like a yawn factory. It's a cakewalk, the Brute cave is. So I would say the Destroyer. Destroyer hands down is the hardest, in my opinion, because of the Barracudas. If you get a pack of them, it's game over. I mean, speed, in my honest opinion, speed is the critical factor in that cave, not your muscle, not the brute strength. So yeah, you could breed a fighter like a Basil or a Plesiosaur or a Tuso. You could breed one with enough melee to kill things quick enough so that you don't die, but why would you waste all the time doing that when you could simply just tame a Sarco or a Dolphin and quick zoom in and out with some bug spray on? If that Gilly might work, I don't know. I've never really tried it. I always just pull the aggro and keep zooming. That's kind of my tactic. But now we're heading to the Cunning Cave, which this one can be a little tedious, just because the artifact is literally out in the open, and it's usually surrounded by baddies. So 9 times out of 10, you have to fight at least something in that cave, unless you're going to go in with bug spray, which I very well could. So I think I just need this one. I have 2 back at base, so that's 6, plus the Skylord, and then the 2 underwater caves. So, oh, and something else I wanted to mention, since they did away with that, the courtesy, what do you call it, like I think it would be called a courtesy spawn, a courtesy artifact. The second one that used to spawn back in ASE, when you would wait around for like 30-45 seconds, like you would get a 2-for-1 deal, you know, grab one, get one free. And since they did away with that in ASA, if you're playing single player and you don't want to wait around for 8 minutes at a time waiting for the artifacts to respawn so you can just run boss fights, once you make it to the artifact location and, like, you know, the coast is clear and all that, if you save the game and quit and go back to the menu and spawn back in, every time you do that, a fresh artifact will be there for you to grab. And since PS5, I don't know about Xbox, but PS5 has insanely quick load times. You can get like 8 artifacts in under a minute. that is well within your means. Okay, I think it's right on the other side of this hill. So we'll probably park Schmitty at the top of the hill. Now I kind of want to go in with bug spray on for this one, just because I have it, and this is the last cave really that I need it for. So, but here's the thing, if I leave Schmitty on a cliff, I have that potential for him to go through the map again. Although I do know the command now to get him out. I think if I just go ghost, that would be my best bet. Okay, Schmitty, I'm gonna trust you to not die. We're just gonna go over here. We won't be gone long. And I actually forgot my bug spray. So something else too. I don't know if you actually have to spray your dino and yourself, but since it does give it a timer, I would imagine that you have to, but that's just me guessing. Okay, here we are. Artifact numero 6. Here we go. Now sometimes there are drops in here. That's a dungaroo. Okay, we got snakes. I don't know how that scorpion saw me, but it did. And we got some bats. Okay, let's go over here. Let's fight what we need to fight. I'm so happy that snakes don't get a mate boost. Tribal, you are clutch, my friend. You, sir, are clutch. Okay, we got bags. We got lots of bags. So I might have to fight some bags. That's okay. I'm telling you, Mesophysicus, don't count them out, man. One of the best shoulder pets in the game. Who's coming? We got a snake. You gonna stay stuck there, buddy? Ooh, 145. Okay. Keep walking you back then. Rapid fire. Tribal's on rapid fire. These things come from such a long way away. Prime off of them, and then I can get my hunger back up there. Alright, get some more melee in you. That's actually probably better than the one I have. 16-3-4-1. Absolutely. Okay. Still doing good on health. How many bats do we got? We got 2 down there. got 2 right there. Torch just busted. Scorpion's coming from a mile away, I see. I'm just gonna pull the aggro on the bats, honestly. There's only 4 of them, and I have my antidote, so nothing to worry about. Chances are we're gonna get rabies. Wow. Nice aim, Tribal. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, come here, Scorpion. I'm right here. There's the rabies. There they are. So now that I have that antidote active, I wonder if I can get rabies again. I guess would be no. But you never know how this goes. Now a neat little trick to running caves, if you have the resources and all that, and you're that far along, granted it can be done with fishing, gas masks prevent contracting mega rabies. So if you don't want to run around with the antidote, granted it is cheaper and it's available at a much lower level. I think gas mask is like close to level 80 or 70 or something like that. But yeah, the gas mask is another nice little trick for running caves. And if you wear it, which really comes in handy if you just want to come in here and not worry about this, that, or the other thing. You just throw your gas mask on and then peck everything to death and don't have to worry about getting rabies. Alright, let's see if I can squeak by everything on the way out. Not sure how I keep pulling aggro on the bugs and not the bats. Okay, we got a nice little glitch there. Load zones. Okay, if I go back this way. I want to go that way. Let's see about the other way. That's fine. I should be able to just breeze by everything. Just gonna heal up a tad bit more. Up some of this weight so I can get under. That doesn't look like I'll be able to get under 50%, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. Don't see me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a centipede. Okay, so far so good. Oh boy. It is nighttime. That was a Megalosaurus wide awake. I do not need to get dismounted by being gobbled up by one of those daddies. One of those ditties. Daddy-o. So yeah, this cave is short, but it is packed with enemies and it has Megalosaurus, so it does rank just a tad bit higher on the difficulty scale. It looks like Schmitty did not fall through, but I will actually have to get closer to see for sure. He looks fine. Nice. Cool. Thanks for being a pal, Schmitty. You're a real pal. So I'm not at all equipped to go and do the Skylord Cave. I will need to hit some more drops and try to find shotgun or some flak armor or something. Because I need to be able to absorb some hits from bats and spiders. Because unfortunately the bug spray will not work in the Skylord Cave for the simple fact of how small it is in there. So you're bound to just have to kill something to get past it because they'll likely be blocking the path. Granted, it's not hard in terms of what all is in there and what you have to do. It's the shortest cave on the island, but you are guaranteed to have to fight, and like I said, you're only allowed shoulder pets or itty bitty teeny weeny tames to fit in the entrance. And I think Troodon and Hyenodon, maybe Hyenodon, are the only ones that could manage, that could pull it off. Okay, that's good. I had just enough bug spray to get in and out of that cave, so yay me. I don't need that yet. Can I repair this? Yes, I can. Nice. So yeah, let me see if I can show you. Is this... Alright. So let's say you go like this, and you go repair. Well. Oh. I had it all. Dang it. Is this... Maybe I can do a piece of armor. There we go. So you go like that, you go repair, and a lot of times it shoots it down to like the bottom of the thing. But if you have that repair folder, you don't have to go chasing your stuff back. So that is nice. Ooh. Is that within range? I believe it is. We're gonna go take a look, see. And maybe I'll get that blue one too, depending on how close it is. Because Schmitty does not have the best stamina, being a level 50 wild tame. We are in the redwoods. Okay, all is well. All is not well. That was a waste of time. I didn't even see that when I was looking around, flying this way. But must have been on the ground for a while. I love how the game is just showing me my first death and not updating it. It's like, remember this? This is where it all began. Which is actually nice because it keeps reminding me that Sarco is over there. So maybe I'll do that next. I'm gonna go tame that Sarco. Nice thing about Sarcos is they're big, they're slow, and they're clumsy. So as long as you get them away from water, they are one of the easiest tames that you can come across. Easiest things to tame, I should say. And I did get that Sarco blueprint, or it was a saddle, I can't remember. I think it was a blueprint. So once I do that, then maybe I can run the water caves. Ooh. See, it's such a nice thing that the Sarco is fast in water. Like, it's not faster than a PT, but it is fast enough to be able to just go with a Sarco and not feel the travel time be drawn out by having to ride it to where you need to go, if that makes sense. So I've got the veggie cake. So if I go on the east side... No, the east side is the Devourer. I need to go to the Brute. So I need to go to the west side. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Ooh, but that is a long ways. Oh no, I think I got a nice little shortcut there. So I can go over by Otter Pond. As long as nothing gets me in the swamp. Oh no, I can go out and around the ocean. So that should be fine. Okay, it's settled. And since I don't need, since I don't need to worry about keeping the Sarco passed out, once I get it there, we can, take the Saber-tooth. You don't have what I'm looking for. This is the one. Patty! How the heck are ya? What is... Oh my goodness. Hello. Peachy, I see you're still working overtime on that honking business. You know what? No. Listen, I'm gonna PT this one. I'm going with the PT. And who has my blueprint? Peachy does. That's not Peachy. I moved Peachy. This is Peachy. Saddle Sarco. Oh yeah. I can make that. So, cementing paste. I need to go find a beaver dam. That's what I'm gonna do. 1,200 hide and only 300 fire. Excuse you. Don't make me have to kill you now, okay? Oops. That's fine. Okay. Hide. So now I just need the cementing paste. And that would be this way. By God, there will be some beaver dams there. I promise you. Third time's the charm. I really wish I had a better PT, because I'm not a fan of this slow flying business. Only when it's necessary. But I do want to grab whatever wood I can. So this is what I've been reduced to. There's the island right there. So, if I remember correctly, wherever that elephant followed me, that's where I came up and saw the beaver dam. Ooh, let me go check that. Now you might be saying to yourself, well hey now, that's just a white drop. But hey, this is Arc Ascended. This game has been extremely boosted for what you get. I'll take that. I will take that. Okay. So, let's go looking. Ooh, what do we got here? It's a beaver dam! It is happening. I finally did it. I am a winner. We did it, Schmitty. We are winners. You and me are winners. Okay, that's all I can manage, so we're going back. I think I got enough. Oh yeah, we got a Sarco saddle. So the dams come out at night. That's the trick, apparently. So now I just need to grab a bunch of trank arrows. And make my way over to my first death. And tame that Sarco. Level 135. Now something I like to do every time I start fresh is the first dino or the first creature that either attacks me or kills me, I tame it, whatever it is, regardless of its level, regardless of its species. I tame it and I name it First Blood because I don't know, it's just a thing that I have and makes it a sort of an iconic tame to grab the first creature that drew blood on you in an arc. Heck yeah, I got my water source. That's a win. Didn't have to unlock that engram. I do feel like I might be close to a bug though, so I've got to be very careful. Honestly, that's something that would just wreck my life as if a bug came over to my base, because I'm not equipped to fight anything. Since the only imprinted dino I have is a Sabertooth. We'll park you here. We will craft that saddle. Okay. That can stay in my belt. That one, should I put it on? Nah, that's fine. Okay, I got a sap tap. Let's save it. That sounded like a raptor. Or anything around? No. Something's eating something out there. That much I do know. Okay, we got gear. Nice. Ooh, I got 55 trank arrows. Oh, I must have got it out of that drop. Okay. I think that should be enough to get that Sarco out. Because now I have my crossbow, and if push comes to shove, I have my club. Okay, that's good. Is this my 107 bow? 109, okay. Alright. So, let's get this ready. I knew it was a raptor. Where is it? Point him out, Peachy. Let me go kill this thing. That's a Dilo. I'll shut that down. I did not shut that one down. Sometimes knockback can be a little frustrating. There it is. What level are you? 135. Welcome to the gang. Where are you? Where'd you go? Point him out, Peachy. Put on my belt. Apparently I can't. So let's get this in here. Alright, where'd you go? 5 minutes left in the recording. Let's see if I can knock this raptor, get it tamed up. And then, oh, I thought I found Georgie. It has not found Georgie yet, though. Where is this thing? Raptor, is this you over here? That's a Sarco. What level are you? Maybe I don't have to go far. Nah. Gonna have to try harder than that, Starkey. Ooh, level 5, wow. A min level. Never would have thought to see that in the swamp. Where is this freaking raptor now? There you are. Okay, let's go passive now. Ooh, that was a good one. Ooh, brutal. That's brutal. How you doing there, Mamacita? One more. Hey, 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 hey. Gotcha. I think I have some prime left on somebody. I did just kill a snake, but I think the body did not come down to me. But I'm pretty sure I had some left. Nice. Okay, we got 3. Let's see how far that gets us. Excuse you. It was over by here. Somewhere. Come on. Tame in progress. Where are you? There you are. So we got about 10 minutes on that. Ooh, that'll be right down to the wire. But that'll be fine. Got a nice little raptor there. Let's see what stats we're gonna get. Okay, 1 minute countdown. See if I can get that tame in there before it happens. I don't think so, but hey, that's fine. What was out here? Just a stray Dilo baby, okay. Well, that concludes this clip. Once we pick it back up, did we make it? Yes, we made it into day 12. Okay, so I need to speed up that day cycle just a little bit more. I think 1.5 should do it. But once we pick it back up, we will have a female raptor in the crew. Thanks for watching.